My name is Chad Hansen. I'm the president of Hansen's Tree Service. We've been in business for a little over 35 years, and I am second generation.
Matt with Hansen's Tree Service, operator, grinder operator. Been 20 plus years experience running grinders and land clearing.
We've been in the wood recycling industry since early 2000s, so approaching 25 years now. Yeah, so we started grinding our own wood waste generated from our tree removal services. Bought our first machine essentially just to get rid of our wood waste, and quickly found out that we had to define other avenues for that material to go. So started dyeing that product and getting rid of that to landscapers and other wholesalers in the area. Got into land clearing and other grinding services, kind of morphed over the years, and now we do a lot of different, grinding for contractors as well as municipalities. We have several of our own sites that we accept green waste and recycle product at. When we found out Anders was getting back in the game with Ragnar Tech, we were very excited just because his philosophy on the machine itself and grinders, and I refer to him as kind of the evil genius of the grinding industry. I mean, he just thinks about things in a different way, and his insistence on perfection and the quality materials that he puts in the machines, I think there's no one else in the industry that does it. The performance is very solid all the time, support's fantastic, and he's innovative. This machine has a lot of new designs to the industry that we're eager to try out, and I think a lot of them are very beneficial. They make us more efficient. The addition of this new motor is kind of a new trial for us, but so far, I mean, we're saving 20 to 30% on fuel savings and getting equal production. So significant savings for, again, equal production. And I mean, Anders is somebody I trust at this point, and I think he's the industry leader. Yeah, we run several other grinders, have run several other grinders. I'd say 4 or 5 of the major brands we have had at one point. This machine will outproduce them, and I believe it will outlast them. We have over 300 hours on this current machine, and we have not been babying this thing. So it's been getting a wide variety of dirty product, clean product, big wood, small wood, everything in between. The quality of steel that they put into this machine with the wear parts and everything is, it's second to none. I would much rather pay a little bit more for a piece of steel knowing that it's going to last 2, 3, 4 times longer than buy cheap steel. And unfortunately, I feel like all the other manufacturers are trying to find ways to cut costs, and they're doing that in their quality of steel, and you're seeing that in your longevity, and your wear costs. It's just significantly higher in those other machines, and I don't think we're going to see that on this machine.
As far as grinding goes, we get as much production out of this machine at less fuel expense. It's a little smaller, more compact machine, and get the same production out of it as any of our other machines that we've ever had. The dolly system was one of the biggest things for us. Moving to other jobs, it was always loading 3 pieces on 2 low boys, but having the dolly system, it's extremely easy to hook up compared to some of the other ones. You don't have all the hydraulics and different things that can potentially go wrong. As far as just tracking this to it, folding the machine down in 2 pins and you're done and it's good to go. It's extremely quick to hook up. It is actually shorter and easier to get into places. We can actually get this into places that it's difficult to get walking floor trailers into. Over the last month or so of running this machine, we're consistently in the 10 to 12 minute range on loading trucks, and that is without even trying, really. One of the best things for me is the fact that the top of the machine opens completely up to change teeth. The accessibility, the platform on the other side that you can stand up there and get into the machine. You're not trying to crawl over the side of it or hang off the side of it. The air filter, all that is in such an easier place on this machine to get to. It's almost, and I hate to say it, it's almost too easy. Everything on it is just simple to work on. The way the machine tilts forward and backwards to grease the magnet or the pivot points or the underneath of the machine, you can actually tilt the machine to do it, and you're not laying on the ground or bent over funny or any of that. No buildup underneath the machine. You can easily move around from one spot to another. You don't have a bunch of stuff that piles up underneath of the machine. Not underneath the feed chains. There's nothing under the chains. It doesn't drop a bunch of material on the ground. So it's extremely easy. Even like if you're loading a truck and one driver's closer or the wind changes and you need to move a little bit, there's not a bunch of stuff around the front of the machine that you have to move to be able to do that. Anybody that does a lot of land clearing with debris and contaminants and all that in it knows that you're usually at least flipping a tooth every day or changing a couple teeth. This machine's relatively new to us, but 300 hours in and I'm still on the original set of teeth. I've flipped some teeth, but I've yet to actually change a tooth. It's on the original teeth 300 hours in.
RagnarTech crew is awesome. You know, anytime you call, they answer the phone. Support's great. And they're 1,500 miles away from us, and I feel like we get better support out of them than we do from some people in our own backyard. So yeah, support's been fantastic, and we appreciate their knowledge and insight.